Has been deemed an essential service during the pandemic, but some people have questioned whether some areas in the city of Norfolk have gotten any lawn care at all. News 3 reporter Antoinette Delbel has more on what's being done about the overgrown grass and trash along some streets.
City officials say despite how some areas look, they've never stopped mowing the grass. It's just being done a little differently with fewer resources than they're used to.
Joseph Jackson walks the city streets of Norfolk all the time, and lately he's noticed the landscape has been looking a little rough around the edges.
We all got really chill and lazy and relaxed about how we take care of our front appearance, from the streets, from the side streets, doesn't matter.
The overgrown grass, weeds, and trash are hard to miss. Daryl Crittenden, the director of Recreation, Parks, and Open Space, says the COVID crisis has forced them to work with the skeleton crew.
We usually mow open space areas on a 12 to 14 day mowing cycle. That's 12 to 14 business days. So we had to actually go to 16 to 18 days because we had less staff.
He says the lockdown put the city in a hiring and spending freeze as it faces a $40 million budget gap. They weren't able to bring on an extra 50 seasonal employees, leaving the city's 60 full-time workers to mow 2,800 acres of green space.
They're all working rotating shifts and a day on, day off because of COVID. There's no way we could maintain the cycles that we used to have.
Crittenden says with the limited resources, they've had to concentrate their efforts on hot spots, including libraries and medians. This was the Larchmont Library over the weekend, and today we noticed the grass has now been cut. And with a new fiscal year just starting, Crittenden says they'll soon be back to cutting with a full staff under a normal schedule, something Jackson says can't come fast enough.
I've always been proud to show off the city that we have. Cities, this whole area is awesome. But lately, how can we compete?
Antoinette Delbel, News 3.